All right, guys, welcome back into another edition of Against the Odds Betting. As always, I am your host. Pardon me, I'm your host, Spider. Trying to bring you great content. Keep in mind that all the picks that I like, I'm not saying for you guys to take all those picks and put it on a crazy parlay or anything like that. Take the picks that you like, leave the ones that you don't. Right. So in the first matchup, this game is okay. We got other games for you guys to catch. Right. That is, you're going to have more than enough time. So in that game, you do have Joel Embiid coming back tonight. I believe that is a double revenge spot, especially that we've seen that Chicago lead the series. Won both matches, one in Chicago and the last one in Philly. And that one, we didn't have Embiid did not play. So in that one, I'm not too sure about how much the Sixers win by. I'm pretty confident the Sixers do pull the win out, especially with Joel Embiid coming back. I would expect a uptick in their offensive production. So if anything on that one, I would either lower the spread or take the Sixers money line and add some player props, maybe some Joel Embiid player props from that one as well. That should absolutely bring your price down. And I should see no reason why, especially with Joel Embiid being back. The Sixers are 22-10 on the season. The Bulls are 15-19 on the season, right? As I said, not too sure how much they win by on that one. Not saying that they can't beat them by more than the spread. But Joel Embiid coming back, that should make a difference maker in that one, right? So now, in terms of other games that you can catch and that you don't have to worry about, right? So the next game I'm looking at from the NBA, we have the Pelicans taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Now, the last time Brooklyn Nets played, I could have won like $300, right? And all I was waiting on is the Brooklyn Nets to win. That was actually taking on the Washington Wizards. And if you can't beat the Washington Wizards, I believe that you're going to have a hard time going into New Orleans to try to beat the Pelicans, right? Especially that you're still on the road. Don't get me wrong. The Nets are one of the better cover teams in the NBA, right? So I'm not saying that they can't keep the game close or anything like that. But based on their recent performances, especially losing 8 out of the last 10 games, it doesn't give me much confidence to actually back the Brooklyn Nets in that one. So I'm gonna not only lean towards, but I'm gonna take the Pelicans in that one to get the job done for us. All right. Another one I see, that game started at 8:10. The next one also started at 8:10. You have the Boston Celtics taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Boston Celtics on the season is 26-6. Oklahoma City is 22-9. So Oklahoma City is one of the better teams in terms of playing at home, covering, beating the teams that it absolutely should beat, right? Now, Boston in the Eastern Conference, they're absolutely a juggernaut, right? So they're with Porzingis, with the trade for Porzingis, stretching the floor. Derek White continuously making timely and good shots, and Drew Holiday playing good defense on a nightly basis, and with their superstar Tatum and Brown. So on a nightly basis, we would expect the Sixers to go out there and perform, right? Now, the only problem in this case is that Boston is not one of the better teams when playing on the road, versus taking on a Oklahoma City team with Josh Giddey, Shed Holmgren, and you can't forget to mention SGA, Shea Alexander, right? This is a young core that's absolutely they're meshing right now, playing good basketball, especially at home. So I do see the spread is at 4 for that one. So what I'm going to do, because Boston is not a good cover team, especially playing on the road, what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually take the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm going to actually buy myself some points and take them plus 8.5, right? So and don't get me wrong, Oklahoma City do have a positive and a good chance of winning the game outright. But just in case that Boston should beat them, on paper, of course, Boston should beat them. But just in case Boston do pull out that win, I like the Thunder to keep the game close in a competitive spot. So give me the Thunder plus 8.5 in that one, right? My next two pick is going to be from NHL. We have the Dallas Stars taking on the Montreal Canadiens. Dallas is 22-9 on the season. Montreal is 15-16, so a little bit below 500, right? Now, I know a lot of people don't watch hockey; they probably don't even bet on it too much. But Dallas is one of the better teams playing at home, right? They may not always get the cover in terms of beating the next team by 1.5, right? Two plus goals. But in this particular spot, the Canadians are not a good team playing on the road. So on that one, I would definitely lean towards Dallas picking the win up tonight. Maybe even so in a convincing fashion, right? They're playing good hockey. Everything is going right for them right now. Their power play is good. The guys that they have on the power play unit is actually producing for them. So I do look towards Dallas to beat the Montreal Canadiens in that one, right? And the last game up for tonight, we do have my favorite team from the NHL in the Colorado Avalanche taking on the Islanders. And right now, the Islanders are pretty much in a slump, in a as you guys would say, in a free fall, so to speak, right? 17-10 on the season, not too bad. We do have the Colorado Avalanche at 23-11, right? Colorado on a 2-game winning streak, 1 at home, 1 on the road. The Islanders, they're on a 3-game losing streak, and for them to go on the road to contend in Colorado to actually try to beat the Avalanche, I think that is actually too much for us to ask those guys, right? So I'm going to definitely lean towards, and I'm taking the Colorado Avalanche in that one. And, as always, if you go on YouTube, feel free to like, subscribe, leave a comment on my YouTube page as well. In your search bar at AgainstTheOddsBetting. You can as I said, like, subscribe, and all that wonderful stuff. Now, as well on Instagram, you can go AgainstTheOddsBetting_picks. You can message me directly for my personal picks, $20 a week. On your first day, if you sign up and you don't win your ticket, you get your $20 back, and you still get your chance to keep your free subscription for the whole entire week, right? So just to run the plays back for you, I know the Sixers game already started. We're leaning towards the Sixers, maybe not by 10.5. If you guys can still catch it and lower the spread somewhat, I support that as well. As I said, that game already started. But the Pelicans versus Brooklyn, that game have not started yet. I'm leaning towards the Pelicans in that one. You have the Boston Celtics taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm going to actually lean towards Oklahoma City Thunder plus 8.5 on the line. They do have them at 4, so I'm going to actually buy myself some points, right? For hockey, I'm taking Dallas over the Montreal Canadiens. If you want to take the money line in regulation or run line, I do support that as well. And also, I'm taking the Colorado Avalanche to beat the Islanders tonight, right? Those are the 5 picks that I got for you guys. Good luck to you. Better luck to me. Hopefully, you can still catch it out of 4 plays, and let's make ourselves some money. All right. Look forward to seeing you guys. It is a new year, so let's cash some tickets. All right.